See, the whole point is that a lot of people think that because there's a lot they get paid and it's a government job or it's sponsored by the government or everybody looks up to that thing. You guys are just so mocked to your face. How can you look at the country you live in, or even the world that you live in, or even the lie that you think that you live, and even then, with all the dream they sell you and tell you, opium pumping through the air vents, they'll try to tell you in one face, oh, well, the people in Hollywood are guilty of this, and oh, there's a ring of this, and there's people who are guilty of this crime. Oh, this ring goes deep, it goes international, and there's so many people involved. We gotta lock down the whole world, and oh, these people are trying to create this in this laboratory, so we gotta lock down the whole world, and we gotta find out. But nobody ever gets arrested. They never get. It's a whole ring of people, but nobody ever gets arrested. Okay, we've heard it over and 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 over again. And then when people like try to tell you, okay, you think that that's bad, like everybody's looking at it and saying, look, bro, just look at what they're putting right in our face, like directly in our mouths and our faces, that people don't see. 99% of the people are destroyed, aka dumb, for lack of knowledge. Okay, they're destroyed for being dumb. They're destroyed for not interested in knowledge. They're destroyed for throwing away knowledge. They are destroyed for not believing in knowledge. They're destroyed for being paid to hide knowledge. They're destroyed for being paid to lie about knowledge. Okay? They're being destroyed for being paid to counterfeit knowledge. They're being destroyed for being paid to persecute knowledge. Okay, what is knowledge? Knowledge is knowing Legion. Why do they want to hide Legion? Knowing Legion means Legion will lead you off the edge eventually. The ledge. Okay, Legion, ledge, Legion, ledge. Jump off of a ledge, Bonnie and Clyde, die. Okay, so pretty much you are the vehicle and they are just, you know, they're like disembodied spirits. Okay, so you know what I mean, like they're the children of the fallen angels. Okay, we called them demigods back in the today. Okay, but when they died, they became demons, not demigods. They became demons. Demons, demigod. Start off as a demigod when you got flesh, because you were half this and half that. But then you lost one half, which was all life that you had, and now you have a disembodied spirit, and it's called a demon. Okay, and these demons run the world because they have nowhere else to go. Okay, so these demons possess people. They are called legion. When they're like a leech sucks the blood out of something when they jump in the water. Okay, a leech. Okay, so there are people or whatever happens, whatever animal or life form these legions attach themselves to, they hack the system or the operating system. They go, take me to your leader. They are a foreign extraterrestrial that becomes terrestrial, an invader, and the first thing they do is go for the head. They are vector agents. Okay, that's why they were men of renown. That's why they could take any woman they choose. That's why they were the cream of the crop, the royalty, the legion, the law, the college, the everything that is ology. Period. A world of ology, a world of allegiance. Okay, a world of allegedly. Okay, a world of all lies, allies. Okay, a world of like I said, bro, it's just a world of just flat out false light. And you guys are like bugs to a freaking bug zapper. It attracts you to it and kills you. that does two things. First off, it silences you, that is a witness to it. So it covers itself up in one way while performing, and in that it attracts others, because the sparks and the sounds, the sound of your death brings attention to it. And then the other bugs come and want to see what happened, and they get attracted to the light. The other bugs all they see is a spark off in the distance. Well, let's go over in that direction. And the next thing you know, a little bit too close to the sun. Pow, done. Okay, it's a perfect bug zapping machine. Okay, even the sun is like that to them. Hell, that's why they keep trying to get up off of this earth, because it's getting a little hot out here, right? Okay, so the point is, Legion needs to hide up under men's skin. They can't hide away from the sun. They need to hide under some dark skin, melanin preferably, so that they can, because it protects them and they can use the power of the sun. Certain vehicles have certain, it's like gas versus a solar powered vehicle, so they look at us black people like solar powered vehicles. Oh yeah, the sun. And then the people that don't sleep at night, vampires, those are gas. Okay, so they just jump on them, and take out their stuff when they can come out in the sunlight. Okay, so the whole point is the person that gets possessed takes on the characteristics of the new government, the bottomless pit of orders that directs them. Okay, that goes straight for the brain. All right, so what you're essentially dealing with here is, in Marvel you would call them Skrulls. In the UFO community you would call them skinwalkers. Whatever, shapeshifters. It doesn't matter what culture you're in. There's a counterfeit. It doesn't matter what field or industry you're in. You are somewhat accustomed to something that is imitation, generic, fake, a clone, artificial, trans. Okay, so what they do is they create artificial and mandate it. They because they want what's real, and what's real is hidden. They take it from you, and then they replace it with artificial imitation, and then that's left for you while you stew and cook over that fake stuff. That's a distraction to slow you down, because it takes you time to process it as a whole. Maybe not one of you, but all of you together. It's definitely going to take you time to process, and that's what's wrong with you, is that you have this compartmentalization with each other, and they have programmed you to be compartmentalized so that you don't communicate well. Your communication is, if you're supposed to all be born as equals, how come you don't believe somebody when they tell you the truth? Or even you don't even investigate it. You automatically write it off because you are so convinced that somebody that has a bunch of money or somebody that has a title is an authority figure, and they're the only one that should be listened to, as if the Most High does not work with all of mankind. Okay, so the whole point is, you call the Most High a lie by not testing all things like he told you to do in the first place. Because he gave you a perfectly good working brain and a life and a limited amount of view so that you can focus and do these things well. But instead, you how do I say, you allow Legion to come in and to deputize your senses to its allegiances, and its allegiances do not really care for you at all, and its allegiances are literally coming in the name of care. Okay, and that's the point. Like, you take what you see and it doesn't communicate well with what you feel or what is true. You are compartmentalized even in yourself. You will believe on the inside, but not act on it outside. You will act on it outside even though you don't believe in it on the inside. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they got you doing, so that you're divided. You're not whole. You're not stepping with authority. You're always finicky and shy stepping and half stepping, second guessing, easy with the fray, even always in the fray. See, the thing is, you guys put your faith in devil operators, developers, devil operators, developers, devil opera. What's an opera? Opera is it's a play. How should we look it up? Should we just look up opera? Because that's what I do. You know, we always look up stuff. We're gonna go to opera. What's opera? Because it goes with Oprah. Well, we'll see. A drama sung. Okay, you open yourself up to drama. Okay, singing drama, fat lady singing. Okay, a devil opera, even like a devil. She's got two horns on the top of her head. Okay, like a devil, fat, obese, an abomination. In desolation, the abomination that causes desolation. What she do? Break glass with her voice? Okay, standing in a place where it should not be. In worship, on the stage. Come on, get the hell up off the stage. Alright? A drama sung, what are you talking about? Lizzo? Okay, sung from a form of extended dramatic composition in which music is essential and predominant. In 1640s from Italian opera, literally to work, labor, composition. So this is devil work. Developer, okay? Do you get it? They have ways of putting this stuff in your face. Oh fair. Oh man, hold on. Now I got something for you. Oh wow, ain't that some shit? 666 in Gematria Hebrew is A fair, APHER. And then etymology behind opera, okay, is pretty much the same damn word. It's a drama, okay? And what did she wear on her head? Damn devil horns, okay? It says a work, a labor, an effort. Latin plural regarded as a feminine singular secondary abstract noun from operare, to work. Opus, opus, genitive operis, a work, to work, produce in abundance. Explained in Elson's Music Dictionary as a form of musical composition evolved shortly from 1600 by euthanasia. Okay, so we see 1640s. Okay, by some euthanasia enthusiastic Florentine amateurs who sought to bring back the Greek plays from modern stage. Okay, you see, okay, so what's a developer? There you go, it has opera in it, okay? One who, is a developer or the person that creates the opera. One who, or that which develops, agent noun from develop, photography and temperature. Chemical bath bring out the latent image is attested from 1690s. Meaning speculative builder is by 1930s. Okay, 1650s. This is 200 years after 1460, right? Because that's what the opera was, right? If I'm not mistaken, or was that 1640? Oh, it was 1640. My bad. 1640 to 1650 in the same damn year, or the same damn was the next decade. You have developer. Unroll, unfold, French developer. It replaced the English disvelop from French developer. Both French words are from developer. Why does they have three of the same spell? No, it's not three of the same spell words. But they just telling you right there how it goes. Unwrap, unfurl, unveil, to reveal. The meaning of explain. The meaning of explain. From des, undo, like destroy. Voliper, wrap up, which is uncertain origin, possibly Celtic or Germanic. See, the point is, these cats right here, the way that they're putting this, okay, so if the opera is sort of to wrap it up, right? What does he say? When the fat lady sings, what's that mean? It's a wrap, right? To wrap it up. You wrap that shit up, right? Remember Dave Chappelle's little skit, wrap it up? What was it? It's like where people talk too long on the stage and say they just bring out the little wrap it up, you know. So what would happen? The little music would start playing. The music, the opera would start playing in the background. The opera music. I think that's what it was, like the opera music, pretty much, minus the fat lady. But when the fat lady sings, it's a rap, right? Okay, it means to undo. Okay, so to undo the fat lady singing, to undo. Okay, so hold on. Whoa. So hold on. How do you have two different words, develop, right? And then you have opera right here, right? Now, remember, when I looked up affair in Hebrew, right? It doesn't say anything about wrapping up an opera over here, right? Nothing is wrapping it up, all right? All right? A small binocular to aid in vision. There's nothing over here that says anything about wrapping up, right? This is drama. But what you think about it is like opera, literally a work or a labor of composition, Latin opera, work, effort. Regarded as a feminine singular, secondary, abstract, noun from opera to work, opus. Okay, a work. Okay, so this is starting to sound kind of weird. Okay, but how do you go from here that says nothing about wrapping anything up, right? And then you go over here, and then you put a developer on there, same word, developer, okay, to wrap it up, right? To unfold, okay, so to develop is to unfold, and to opera just meant to work, right? So when you go down here over to the Hebrew with affair, what does it say? To cover, to conceal, or to hide. What is that? That is to wrap it up, right? Bam. So how do you have in Hebrew, affair is to cover, conceal, or to hide, right? To wrap it up, right? Pretty much, it's done, right? All right. Oh, affair is a cover-up. Look at this. To break or to frustrate. It's a cover-up. All right. It's a distraction. He disguised himself with a bandage. Right here in 1 Kings 20 and 38. That's what it is described. It's saying it's a disguise. It's a mask. Put a mask on. Yeah. Remember, mask was one letter off of Mark. 666 Mark. Okay, so now going back to opera and operations. Okay, operation is to cover up, conceal. Opera, affair, to hide, to cover up. So developer was to unroll, is to reveal, is to unconceal. It is the opposite of affair, opposite of opera. This is the oppose of the affair. Okay, so at the end of the day, when you're looking at this, you have develop, unroll, unfold. You have affair, pretty much to hide. It's the opposite. But then over here in opera, which should be the same as Ophir, it says nothing like that. Just to let you know that in English you are speaking Hebrew, but you are speaking perverted. And that is exactly another perfect prime example of how I teach you guys. All right, because you're looking at it perfectly. You can't argue with that. I showed you the etymology of both of these words, and they both describe the Hebrew word in the opposites and the similarities. But one is descriptive in the pronunciation. The other is description in the disassociation, and then the one that describes in the perfect enunciation is disassociated. It's like a paper, rock, scissors with these cats. They have ways of, like I said, leagues, levels, degrees of trickery. All right, so you can look at this in many different ways as you want, but it's all gonna come out the same. It's covered up. All right, when I say you're speaking Hebrew but you think you're speaking English, because you're in an opera. It's covered up. It's concealed. A forked tongue. Okay? When somebody breaks the seal, okay? When somebody breaks the seal for you, it's up to you to believe it or not. And that's when people try to tell you about history. And that's when people try to tell you about the future, but you can't see none of that because you're stuck in the present. You're stuck in the freaking opera. You're stuck in the lie, the cover up. You gotta get out of there. You got 2 ears, but you don't believe there's 2 different ways of hearing things. Ain't that something? You got 2 eyes, you don't believe there's 2 different ways of seeing things. You got 1 word, 1 mouth. So how come when I say that this word is the same word, they look the same, they spell the same, they have the same etymology, they got these so many other words confirming around that word, you still don't believe it? You won't even share this video. You won't even freaking share it with a friend. Tell you how many different times have you watched my video and shared it, or even just without even sharing it, even told somebody. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that because you're not programmed like that. You're programmed to ever be learning but never be absorbing. Okay, so it's a cover-up. Meaning, oh yeah, we gave you, like they put it out there in advertisement that it's for your health and your benefit, but it's so, it's a cover. That is the cover up. Like I said, it's bugs to the bug zapper. You go into it thinking you're gonna get help, and that's where you get flushed, and nobody's gonna. You get covered up. All right, you get hid, you get concealed. What, they take your dang organs and then seal you right the hell back up? Come on, bro. Put you in the freezer, and then people will be wondering for years what happened to you. Okay, you missing children in your whole damn city. You missing 2,000 children, and nobody can find nobody. How you missing 2,000 children? And there, if there's 2,000 children missing, there are parents that go with their children. Like a fair and opera go with developer. Okay, so there are parents that go with the children, like Hebrew and Latin. A parent goes with the children, but you're denying and you're separating them and saying, oh, that's not theirs, these are from Mexico. No, those children are from Hawaii. Okay, and you're bringing them in as Mexicans. All right, and that's why you're missing 2,000 children out of Hawaii. And you got 300,000 children missing coming through the border from Mexico. So that lets you know, even after the children come through from Hawaii, if somebody were to find out, you still couldn't find them because those children are missing. Come on, bro. Like I said, there's a cover up for a cover up. All right? They got many different ways of doing you. 7 ways to Sunday is the way they like to brag. Okay? So the point is, you guys, your language, the way that you guys communicate, you got to take way more time. You're so confident that you got no brakes, straight into a wall like a crash dummy. And that's the point, is that you convince others to, like you put fear in others to not even go in the direction for fear of death. But the point is, or from fear of being alienated and cut off. Well, the point is that how did you get here in the first place? From alienation and being cut off. Okay, you got a whole continent on the other side of the world, and we're named. Look at how many cities are named the same. Okay, And in the surrounding cities, their respective surrounding cities and circumstances are the same as the ones on the other side of the world with the same names, with the same cities surrounding them with the same names. But then you don't know that they're telling you that that's old world and this is new world, but this is actually new world and that's old world. Look at them. Look, how many different ways can I tell you? Look, Greenland and Iceland. One is made of grass and one is made of ice. Which one do you think so? Oh, you think Greenland is made of grass? Wrong. See, that's exactly. Why wouldn't they change that? Because they're mocking you to your face. It's worldwide. Everybody knows. But they won't get rid of the lie because it is the law. Okay? The law is the lie, the low, the legion, know the ledge before you fall low off the law. Okay, bro? You are under the low, under the law. That means you are covered up and concealed. Nobody can hear you scream. Space, sex, whatever you want to call it. They abduct you and probe you. And that's exactly what the cover up is. They say they're going to give you disclosure. Oh, they're going to disclose you, all right? They're going to pull off all your clothes, all right? And they're going to take all your organs. They're going to seal you back up and sell you off as freaking McDonald's. Because the whole point is there's a cover-up for the cover-up for the cover-up. All they can do is create counterfeits. What is a cover-up? A sheath for the sword. The sheath fits the sword like the sword is shaped. Okay, so that's a cover. Alright? You can be knocked out with a sheath or you can be killed with a sword. They right now are taking their time knocking you out with that sheath. But you fear the sword. Alright? But it's a sheath. You need to get rid of the sheath and face the sword. Because that's the only way up out of here, the truth. Alright, you falling for this nonsense. Alright? You falling for pain, but death is the truth. Okay? Death is the truth. You need to stop falling for this pain shit. Pain goes away. Death is forever. Alright? Death sends you to a hole there is no more pain after death. I can tell you that's the truth. Because I got I had sleep apnea. And I can tell you 100% there is no pain. There is no pain. There's fear. Your emotions take over you, and that is something that will wreck you if you're not prepared for that. Because for all that you've been holding back and not been truthful with, you have to face that music, the opera. Okay? You gotta face the curtains. Okay? You gotta face that, the darkness. And it is suffocating. It's smothering. And it's fading. Like, it fades you. Like I said, you get popped. And it fades you. And you fight like you've been shot. Alright? I'm telling you. Just as quick as they die in the movies, it's getting dark, it's getting cold. And then it's that easy in real life. Sleep apnea. You think, see what it is, they say, oh, it's sleep apnea, right? But then at the end of the day, it's a heart attack. It's a stroke. But you don't call it that. But when you hear somebody have a stroke or a heart attack, you're like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Wow. Like, I don't know what I would do if I had a stroke or a heart attack. But then you're having sleep apnea for all these years and don't even know that it's a stroke. They got different ways of calling. Why do they have different names for the same thing? That's the point. It's a cover-up. Alright? It's a cover-up so they can say it in your face and then go along to get away with it. Alright? And that's what they're doing, bro. Like, they got a legion looks out for itself. Alright? It's legion versus man over flesh. Alright? Legion is many. Alright? Legion is not supposed to be in man, but it is because it's the leader. Man is the head. We are the leader. So it says, take me to your leader. Okay, so Legion takes over the heads of mankind. So all those CEOs, that's just chaos. 100%. If you can't spell chaos, okay, CE or KE or QE is K, okay? Any cut and then an E after is K. CE is K. Okay? It's K. And then you say O, KO, and then S. Chaos. Alright? right? There's many different ways of saying that. Chaos, K-OS. What do you want to say, bro? It's chaos. It's K-A. What is it? What was the word? There's one with an H in there. Like, the point is that when you see things, you disassociate it. You're dividing it, and your mind is divided. In one part of your mind, it says, "Oh, that looks similar." That's your mind trying to reach out to you and tell you the truth, saying, "Hey, there's a history. There's a reason why things sound the same." Okay, but you're saying that this is good and that's bad. Now that's when you need to pay attention. When two words that sound exactly the same or spelled the same to make you pay attention that they have similarities, but then when you pay attention, you realize they are literally the opposites in modernity, as far as the way that we speak to each other, or we use these, or we think, therefore we are. It is opposites, one like 100%. When some chaos to one person is bad, but the person that causes it, it's good. Do you get it? Okay, the CEO to one person is bad, but for the person that is the CEO, it's good. Do you get it? Okay. So the developer, the developer, to develop, to the developer, all right? So a snake, a serpent is like a developer, especially when it's big, like, because you understand, like, it rolls and balls itself up into a ball to stay warm, right? And like it's obscured in camouflage, so the way that it looks, it blends in, so you really can't tell what you're really looking at until it develops out of the camouflage, until your eyes develop what you are seeing. And it takes a minute for your brain to process, aka develop. Okay, so now I'm seeing that this desvolaper, that's crazy, like a leaper or a leper. But check this out. What does this look like to you when you see this word? It looks like dissolve, right? D-E-S-V-O-L, dissolve. But it's kind of like obscured in the way that it's spelled. You could spell dissolve in there, but it says desvolve, right? Developer, dissolver. Okay, how do you have two words that seem similar in sounding, written with the same exact amount of letters and word, but they seem kind of opposite? So when you dissolve something, you like, I guess it is the same, because it says to unroll or to unfold. When something is undissolved, it means it is whole, it is rolled up, it is complete. When you dissolve something, it breaks it apart, it breaks it down. Like, it's like saying, oh, you're not yet ready for solid food. You need baby food, you need milk, something that's not solid. Okay, so the developer essentially is just giving you milk, breast milk, when you're supposed to be eating hardcore lamb chops, steaks and meats and straight up big branches of freaking greens and stuff. But nah, you over sipping on milk and sap from these developers, you know what I mean? They okay, so it's kind of funny. Now, even then, where this unwrapping and unfurling and unveiling and enveloping is what is that? A lipid nanoparticle does the same thing, pretty much. What is it for? How did they explain the lipid nanoparticle? The lipid nanoparticle was a envelope that carries something that is not accepted. It becomes a passport to be accepted. So, for instance, a human, okay, and then is accepted on earth as having dominion. But what is not accepted is a demigod, okay? And especially after it dies and becomes a demon, it's even more not accepted. But the human develops an acquired taste for certain idols and stuff like that, females and stuff like that, temptations and stuff like that, bandages and stuff like that, little quick fixes. And what happens? They end up developing symptoms of legion. What is that? I mean, they're hiding legion on the inside. They're concealing legion on the inside. They have a hole that is a compartment that is stowing away demons on the inside. Okay, so let's go down. I see something that just caught my eye, because since we're speaking of legion, right? Demons turn themselves into angels of light. How do they do that? They turn themselves into. They turn turn in. When you turn something in, it goes inside, right? Okay, yeah, inside of angels of light, right? Okay. Inside of humans, right? Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. To undo the man, okay. The modern uses are figuratively emerged in English 18th century and after, transitive meaning unfold more fully, bring out the potential in. To bring out the potential in. Okay. The devil affair is to bring out the potential in. To bring out the potential in. Okay. So, to bring out is to conceal. The gift is the curse with these cats. This is crazy. The curse is the gift with these cats. This is crazy. The developer and the opera and the affair. Okay. The gift is the curse. It's the truth and the lie. It's all that. It's angels and demons all in one. Okay. Humans and demons, even Lucifer, evolution. Okay. After transitive meaning unfold more fully, bring out the potential in by 1750. Intrinsic sense of come gradually into existence or operation. We got operations. Hey, what did I tell you, boy? I told you it was in there. I told you. Right there. So whenever you see that, you know that that's what time it is. Okay? If you're on the operating table, opera. Oh shit. Bro, it's just self-explanatory. Okay. So shit means your day has come. It is over. It is the fat lady has sung opera. Okay. That of advance from one stage. Okay, let's go back. Intransitive sense of come gradually into existence or operation by 1793. That of advance from one stage to another towards a finished state. A finished. Fat lady sings. Okay. Is by 1843. The intransitive meaning become known. Oh shit. Back to the days of Noah and Lot. Okay. So when they had to come and conceal themselves, what did they do? There were two strangers. Okay? And those strangers were not from there. And in order to keep, they become loose ends. Once you enter, you can never leave, like Vegas. Okay? Or Hotel California types. They want to put a stamp or a brand. They want to develop you to become known, to know them. Bring them out so that we may know them. What is to know them? To know them. Well, when Adam knew Eve, what happened? All of a sudden she had children. Oh, that's what to know them is. Well, when you're trying to know them with men on men, they knew the females so much that they died right away. So, they got to know them real fast, real quick, and in a hurry so that they can get through with them and say, hey, we still came for what we came for. Thanks for the snack. But like I said, that's exactly how Legion will treat you. Okay? They're coming for the head. And if you're not the head, you're just in the way, and they're going to bust through you like a condom. Okay? Okay. It don't matter how pretty you are, it don't matter how prestigious you are, it don't matter none of that. If you don't have the truth in you, shit, yeah, they're going right through you, because the truth is the only thing that saves you from them going through you. Okay, all right, wholeness. If you're not whole, it means you're divided. And if you're divided, then you're destroyed. If you're destroyed, you're unraveled. If you're unraveled, you're developed. You're dissolved. Okay, your potential has been maxed out, and now you're worth nothing. You can be counterfeited. What more do I need you for when I can make plenty of you now? Cloned, copied, time's up, fat lady sings. Okay, so let's go back. Intransitive meaning, to become known, come to light. They say come to light. These guys are tripping. They're funny with this. In the photographic sense, induced the chemical changes necessary to cause a latent picture or image to become visible is from 1845. The real estate sense of convert land to practical or profitable use. Like I said, hey, you're gonna convert these cats. That's developing, okay? What's that? Devil operations, okay? It don't belong to you, but it's about to be commandeered by you. Okay, you're a devil. Steal, kill, and destroy. To convert to profitable use. Well, money is the root of all. Love of money is the root of all evil. The incentivized. You know what I mean? That incentivized stuff. You know what I mean? I don't think you know what I mean yet. Hold on, I don't think you know what I mean yet. Hold on. What's incentivized? What is he talking about? Incentivized? Incentivize. How about we just take that and say incentivize? Okay, let's say incentivize. Yeah, incentivize. Okay. Now, so the whole point is incentivized. Yeah, it's incentive. They develop devil operations. Devil? Look at the O around the devil. Opera. Come on, bro. To max potential. Maximum potential. Where are your taxes going? Do you know where your taxes are? You know where your taxes going? Who are you working for today? Who you been working for all this year? Huh? It sure wasn't you, was it? No, it wasn't you. Alright? You were working for 444. You were working for 44. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's a guy. You know, obviously, they got to have a king over them. You know what I mean? There's a king over them. Okay, so like operation and opera, Oprah, and the Chicago the two big black ones in Chicago. I ain't talking about the Jordan either. Jordan's a dragon, but yeah, I'm talking about the one that was that. Yeah, they both came to Chicago. Let's just say that. And West Chicago, the 60606, by the way, in Southside Chicago. When I say 60606, Southside Chicago, zip code, inauguration. Yes. That one. Yeah. That guy. That's Legion, bro. Legendary. He's so legendary. He's all up in your face, bro. I'm telling you guys. It's all in your face, bro. It's all in your face. What? I already did the video where he was up there, like this dude went down there and made the joke and said, "Hey, looks just like me, bro." They're developing to full potential. That's what the hell is going on. This new developments show that he looks just like this and that, such and such. I don't know what page I just clicked on, but yeah, that was just a little such and such. But yeah, look at this. Look. If you don't believe that, you damn sure gonna believe this. The developer, lightning and all that mess. All right, hold on. Oh, I didn't take no photos. I think I took some photos. I had to take a screenshot of something. God dang, what's going on? Yeah. You telling me I ain't take a screenshot of that? I better have took a screenshot of that, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on, bro. I had to have taken a screenshot of it. No, I didn't. That's crazy. Unless, I guess I didn't. So I can go back over here real quick and I'll show you real quick one more time real quick. Obama Zeus. Like, you know what I mean? Like the dude went there, picked it out, brought it back, posted it up in the 60606. He developed it. He scouted it. He came. He saw, and then he conquered. Like he went right over there to the place, over here in the place, Zeus's altar, and literally like brought it back and put it in your face. He developed it. He you know what I mean? Like he put that there for you, bro. Like to let you know, Legion and the demons and the demigods, the ones that you worship as gods, right in your face, right in your dang face, right in your mouth. You don't know, bro. You're so unassociated because you believe these fake history that these guys are making up. The reason why I say fake history, look, the Y and the H, why do you interchange them with like Jesus, Jesus, and Yahshua? Huh? The Y, the H, the J, the I, all that stuff, right? But then you go to look at history. The H and the the H and the Y are the same letter, but just one is upside down. The lowercase h and the lowercase y. See that? Bam, just like that, all right? So when you say history, why do you think it's called history? It's because they're mocking you to your damn face. Because you don't understand. You're like, oh, it's history. Yeah, I don't believe in history. I believe in her story and all this stuff and all that mess. You guys don't even understand the purpose of why it's called history. It's called history to mock Hebrew. Like money, with the M-O-N-E-H or the M-O-N-E-H-Y or the M-O-N-E-Y, the H is upside down. Money in Hebrew is the same thing as is. Why is time money? Because in Hebrew, M-O-N-E-H is time. Okay. So in English, if you think you're not speaking Hebrew, there's another fact in your pocket, on your mind, that you still deny. When I try to tell you, you're speaking Hebrew and English, and you're going to pay for it because you're judged for every careless word you speak. Because you don't care that you're speaking Hebrew. That's the point. You drag them out and you develop a language like Legion, Pig Latin, Pigs Legion, Roman Latin, Roman Legion, okay. Anglo-Saxon, Angels of Satan, okay. They talk between each other. You are the microphone, okay. So you allow yourself to be unconscious. That's the only way that science can operate. You take out the C-O-N. It's science now, okay. So when you take that out, yourself, you let them in. Now it's evolution. You have an even Lucifer on you, all right? You're in a dark cloud all of a sudden. You're being developed. Enveloped, developed, operated, whatever you want to call it. A-Fair, 666, whatever, bro. It's all inclusive. All right? Like I said, 7 ways to Sunday to fool you on the same damn flavor. All right? Look at... Bro, they literally pull the mold off of sewage shit and turn it into sugar. Call it aspartame. Literally aspartame. Come on, bro. Like, I don't get it. You are being made to take things that are bad for good. And in your face, you totally are ignoring it and denying it with the same exact words that accuse you. Not me. Your own word accuses you. Like I said, you are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and that is because you speak with a forked tongue, and that is because you are speaking Hebrew, and you think you're speaking English because you're told you're speaking English, and you are mandated to speak English. Okay? if you are not speaking English, you speak another language, right? Another language is another allegiance. Another allegiance is another alignment. And another alignment is another ology. And another ology, it goes on and on with Legion, bro. The legend and the Legion and the leagues and the levels, it doesn't end. Evil knows no ends. So get back to the roots, because those branches are getting cut off, thrown into the fire. There's not going to be all these different languages. It's going to be one tongue, one language, one word, one history, one money, one mind. Okay? And like I said, Hebrew, all these other languages are getting cut off because they don't represent. Just like the names of those nations, the NNIA. Okay? They have realigned themselves to Legion. Away, it's Babylon. Language is confused, right? That means many languages. You have aligned yourself away from the truth. All right? You're being led astray, allied with the enemy. Okay. So therefore you be destroyed by your own careless sword. What if you can turn your enemy's sword against your own enemy? Didn't the Most High even warn you about that? He said, this is how I will get it done. And you still don't believe me. He said, this is how he's going to do it. He said he's going to destroy you with your own devices. They can do what they want. They can change what they want. They can try what they want. They can kill who they want. But man, it's all for nothing. It's all in vain, because you're only going to be doing themselves a disservice. And what I say will still happen, because I am forever. That is what he is. All right. He is the word. He is the truth. And you misuse him. You deny him. He is slain on the altar. You are using an alternate word, alternate allegiance, alternate allies. Slain on the altar. The word, the language, he is the word. He is the language. The language is the Father, the Spirit, and the Son. Okay. And it ain't language. It's called Aheb Ruach Kodesh Kokma. Okay, so the whole point is that you're over here speaking English, Latin, French, German, Spanish, blah, 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 thousands of regions. Okay, further and further. Every day something new. You got computer language being made up. You got all this. It's not nothing new. It's just obscurity. Okay, there's generations like a cell phone. They make some shit obsolete. They've run through more nations and languages and times and worlds and generations than you can shake a stick at. They said a day unto the angels is like 1,000 years unto mankind. So look, bro, it's like taking candy from a baby. The children of the damned are playing with you like spam, bro. Like spam. Like what are you even? Like that's what they look at you. They look at you like, well, what are you even made of? Like right now, like you're just paste, putty in their hand, being shaped and cooked and burned and tossed around, and like whatever the heck they want. They whip you up into whatever they want, and you go off and are served like a dish and perform exactly the way that they developed you. Because you're into devil operations. That's a developer. Oh, the devil opera. Operate. You're wrapped up and enveloped in devil operations. Okay. You're clothed in it. Look, for everything there is in heaven, there's a counterfeit in hell, on earth, all this stuff, right? There's levels to this shit. Levels, legions, leviathans, right? So, what you gotta understand is at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get back to the basics. And the basics is Yasha saves. This is salvation. He's the only one that lets you know. Yashaya is letting you know. He told you everything he is, everything his father is, everything that the damn world is, everything the devil is. He told you everything from beginning to end. Perfect. Perfect. Word perfect. Like he said, even if they try to change, he said, slain on the altar and everything. You using alternate words, alternate allegiance, alternate alliance, alternate religions, alternate languages. Change the language, change the allegiance. Okay, so now you've turned yourself against the beginning, who is the end, and you disappear in the middle. There you go. Dissolved. Developed. That's the operation. Now on that note, I think I'm done with this video. To the Rabbi Hashar Hai Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, to the Rabbi Shai Kadosh Kadash Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Kadesh Kadash Kadosh, Penama Shema Yashai Hama Aseh Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, Anami Amen.